Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Graduation days are special occasions where we celebrate our students' success and achievements. Graduation days must also be viewed as commencement days, as they mark the beginning of a new journey for our graduates. Graduates, I'm convinced you are fully equipped for this journey, and I have no doubt that you will reach your goals. From the bottom of my heart, I wish you success and happiness. I'm now very proud to introduce our first guest speaker. Please join me in welcoming Ms. Sonia Tatar, Chief Executive Officer of Les Roches Worldwide.
Thank you. Honored guests, governors, dear parents, family members, faculty, staff, and friends here present, and above all, graduating class of May 2017, congratulations. A warm welcome to Les Roches Global Hospitality Education. I'm thrilled, as the CEO of Les Roches Worldwide, to lead our institutions across the world. Education has a noble mission, and I have the privilege at each commencement to deliver the opening speech, to congratulate every graduating student personally, to capture for life this memorable moment, but that also means that I'm going to be on every picture with them, that I'm going to be on Instagram, that I'm going to be on social media and so on. Now, the other side of the coin, though, is that I ought to contain all the emotions that come with this celebration. So please bear with me. Truth be told, I'm relieved to see all graduating students reporting present to the ceremony and on stage after last night's dinner and potentially some celebration parties. Although not sure how much they will remember of my speech, after a short night's sleep and after strong emotions that they are here with, today they are leaving. But I'll try and be concise. So, distinguished guests, it's an honor for me to address to you during this beautiful celebration where we all come together to recognize and congratulate our sons and our daughters for their success and for their academic achievement. We are here today to mark this memorable and true milestone in their lives. And what a privilege. What a pride to see them on stage, gowned, ready to graduate and lead their paths. Commencement is an unforgettable ceremony where mixed feelings come along. Feelings of pride, feelings of happiness, but also feelings of relief. Commencement is also an opportunity to pause on their initial goals as they walked into Les Roches for the first day, but also look forward to their aspiration and real-life stories coming up. Our sons and daughters embarked on a journey with Les Roches 1 year to 2 years ago. They have dedicated themselves to their studies, committed to achieving outstanding results. They gained confidence. They are standing up here today for themselves, for their drive. But most of all, they are standing out with their success. John Maxwell said, "Success doesn't just suddenly occur one day in someone's life. What you become is the result of what you do today." They worked hard. stepped out of their comfort zone, and continued with determination and perseverance. And for this, I'm very proud of them. They have built close friendships. They have supported and challenged each other. They have helped and even, at times, struggled together. As they are taking a new path into their future, enter the exciting employment world, I'm confident that they will always remember having cared enough for one another, having lifted each other during difficult times, having made each other feel special, and having been a friend that others can lean on. Maya Angelou said, "People will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel." Being on stage here for them is also the time for thankfulness. Deep in their heart, they are celebrating and proudly saying, "I'm a success today because I have parents. I'm a success today because I have family members. And I'm a success today because I have teachers who believed in me, who trusted me, who challenged me, but also were there for me to rise and succeed." The time has come now for them to feel empowered, skilled, ready to create their future, to make things happen for themselves, to follow their paths and fulfill their dreams. And actually, this is the time for me to address few words to you, dear graduates, sons and daughters. My humble message to you is, as you envision becoming successful leaders tomorrow, I would like to share with you 4 key lessons that I learned myself. 4 key takeaways. The first one, be and remain humble. Humility grounds you and brings you closer to others as a leader. Be authentic. Stay true to yourself. Stay true to others. Second, have the courage to dare to innovate, dare to drive change, persist, make your marks, dare to take tough decisions. However, be responsible in your decisions and strive for excellence. Don't settle for good enough. Third key takeaway, embrace resilience. Reality makes it tough sometimes. Your path might not be easy. It might not be clear. You will face challenges and hurdles. So be persistent. Jack Ma, one of the influential leaders today, founder and chairman of Alibaba Group, applied 10 times to Harvard and was rejected. He's one of the influential leaders today, but his ambition now is actually to go back to Harvard and teach at Harvard. So therefore, my advice to you is to still work towards your dreams. This might mean making difficult choices sometimes, and maybe even changing your routes. Fourth one and last, be curious, stay hungry for learning. Having an open mind will help you build your career and expand your horizon. Along the way, and most importantly, graduates, sons and daughters, don't forget your humanity. Bring your human side to your business. Give to people. Care for people. Make a difference in their lives. Remember, hospitality is about people. Whatever you do, do it with your heart and passion. Whoever you become, be the people leader others look up to and follow. And finally, wherever you go, leave your marks, make an impact. It's only then you can succeed in your career. So I hope you kept the 4 takeaways. Now, so dear graduates, sons and daughters, I will leave you here with my sincere wishes to each and every one of you, from the bottom of my heart, for a bright future. The best luck in your personal, professional lives. Congratulations again. Thank you for being part of Les Roches family. Don't forget, frame your story as you move along and be proud of your success. Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you for these wise words. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now proceed with the conferral of the degrees of our postgraduate diploma. I am pleased to introduce Professor Frank Goering, Program Manager of the Postgraduate Diploma.
I can see those smiles. I was, just before we came up, I was just saying to the students, I'm really feeling nervous today about this. And it's because we shared something special. From the time you came up the mountain a year ago, more or less, last July, and I'm going to talk really for the PGD, the postgraduate diploma students, although I know most of you and the MBA students are in class also. But this is really very much for the postgraduate diploma students. You had something special. I remember the first day. And then I said on induction, I said, but you know each other? And they said, yes. And in true millennials, what we've done is create a WhatsApp group, and you were all friends before you arrived in Les Roches. What was my role? I couldn't do anything. So in trying to get something going, so then a few weeks later, probably 3-4 weeks later, first Mufti Day. I thought, no, I'm in trouble now. You change the whole Mufti Day. You decided, no, this is not going to be about individuals doing something, it's about the whole class. And this has been your strength. For the whole of the year you spent together, you've been pursuing individual goals, but always caring and looking after the group. And this is a tremendous strength. You succeeded, in my eyes, as a group. No individual shone above the others. You each supported each other. And the proof of that was the trip in Dubai. And I'll come back on a few words on this in a minute. So then time passed, and then you decided you needed more and more, hungry for more. Not passive students just coming here to earn the diploma. No, 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 no. I'm going to ask for more, and we push and push and push, and you worked hard, individual project, assignments, group project, you just charged along, always wanting more, which is great. Dr. Graf told you the first, on induction day, so 10 months ago, we will give you 20%, you work on the 80%, you challenge your lecturers, you challenge your program managers, you push. And you did listen to that one, that's for sure. 80%, we were challenged, we were pushed, but it's good, you listen. Then, basically, it evolved like this. Your project you did for the event course as well was a success, and everything was formidable. In fact, when we went to Dubai, which was essentially the idea of the students, they contributed, created the program for the Dubai trip, a study trip. It was not a holiday. Gathering from the feedback, you all wanted a day off, but it's not my style. And for the ones of you who are going to work in Dubai, you know that it's 6 days a week anyway. So, but remember a few things from the people we met in Dubai. We met Mr. Carlo, remember him? What was it about? Passion, which you have. Mr. Leonardo, work hard. Mr. Chung at Atlantis, work hard. Operation, you need to understand your operation before you can aspire to the higher position. You need to feel it. Mukesh, the same. Mr. Omar, the challenges of pre-opening a hotel, the struggle, the sweat. Nothing is just plain sailing. There are many challenges ahead of you. And this goes for all of you. You will overcome them because you have had great preparation here at Les Roches. Sometimes when you study, you don't really understand it. You think, well, it's a job, it's a this, it's a study, we have to do it. Fine. But everything is to prepare you to achieve better things in the future. And I'm very confident that each and one of you, PGDs, MBA, are no less than the MHM, where you can. You will achieve great things because the employers need people like you. Proactive, one. Creative, two. Wanting more, wanting to know more. So get involved there, the industry needs you, and if they don't listen to you, just make sure that you say the right thing, be diplomatic, but you can grow and grow and grow in the industry. And I'm looking forward to my trip to come and visit you in a few years. So now to the important thing, your diploma. Yes? So I'll ask Mrs. Sonia Tatar and Dr. Diamantis to come to the front to present you with your diplomas. Thank you. So far side, please. So Arun Adash from India. Asha Rohan from India. Barry Ashlin from the United Kingdom with distinction. Carciolo Lopez Paula Andrea from Trinidad and Tobago with distinction. Cenci Lucrezia from Italy with distinction. Shan Kokwa Vincent from Singapore with distinction. Sheng Hong from China with distinction. Chokalapitak Tanya from Thailand with distinction. Georgie Monfort Francesca Romana from Switzerland with distinction. Pluskova Olga from the Russian Federation. Egde Trinity from India. Please far side, be seated, and the side, please. Thank you. So, Juan Brittany from the United States with distinctions. Huang Chu Jiang from Taiwan. Hundi Aditya Chandan from India with distinction. Karago Wangeshi from Kenya with distinction. Kubiati Yana from the Russian Federation. Lee Tin Tan Nguyen from Vietnam with distinction. Lee So-young from South Korea. Li Chen from China. Litovkin Anton from the Russian Federation. Liu Shuming from China. Please be seated. Middle row, please stand up. Thank you. Liu Xiji from China. Nila Wu from Myanmar. Patel Vishwa from India. Poo Garcia Monteluis from Spain. Samaras Athanasios from Greece. Shetty Sujit Ashok from India. Sidorov Vadim from the Russian Federation. Vu Thi Tan from Vietnam. Zhang Lingling from China. Su Angzuo from China. Please be seated. Thank you. So this completes the postgraduate diploma students, and I'll call Dr. Daioli to come to the front to present the Master in Hospitality Leadership.
Well, where should I start? First of all, congratulations to all of you, MBA, PGD, and as well, Master in Hospitality Leadership. So, as human beings, we all dream about going further, faster, and higher. And I'm not sure you realize that is what you did. Going further? Well, you came from far to complete your master. Just some examples from Nepal, Taiwan, China, Indonesia, New Zealand. Just some examples. Going faster, a master in 1 year with a dissertation done in a few months. For some of you, some weeks, maybe some days, that I prefer not to know. That's fast. Going higher, you got a master, guys. Who wants to sign for a PhD? So today it's probably my last chance, are you academic mom, to give you advice. Most successful people believe in themselves and have developed their self-confidence to a strong level. However, you need to be aware that self-confidence doesn't mean you need to tell everyone how great you are, what an exceptional leader you may be, or you're performing so much better than everyone else at work. The most confident leaders, the most admired peers, are the ones who have confidence in themselves and let their results or action to do the talking. The humility that they show earns them even greater respect. So please believe in yourself, but Be confident in your skills and work performance, but let your results and achievements speak for themselves. And your peers and manager will reward you with the much-deserved compliments. So dear graduate, enjoy every moment of your life and stay connected not only with me, but with Les Roches community. So master graduate, please stand up. Fan Xia from China. Gambanfar Adnan from Syrian Arabic Republic. Laksono Handiko Setio from Indonesia. Lu Ying from China. Kwaza Alexandra from France with distinction. Tamang Pema from Nepal with distinction. Theohachis Gorgos from Greece. Wang Hilde from Taiwan. Hu Ringhing from China. Xu Tina from New Zealand. Dear graduate, please be seated. I'd like to welcome on stage our Dean, but also the MBA Program Manager, Dr. Diamantis.
Very good afternoon to you all, and many congratulations. I did promise I'm not going to have a long speech. And always I take a minute, but the MBAs, they know very well that the minute's about 10 minutes, right? So you need to forget the zero. Just a very few words. The previous speakers really elegantly, they addressed you with the 4 principles of guidance by Ms. Sonia Tatar and also Mr. Frank Gunning and also Dr. Dar Yoli. My words of advice are, actually we said everything in Chicago. I think you need to treasure this particular memory. We had 2 weeks of briefings, debriefings, and a lot of visits. I think you understood 100% the meaning of the hospitality. I think you have excelled beyond of what we as a school we anticipated, so congratulations. And please don't forget the deadline is looming, end of August, that is your dissertation, to happily actually give you a very well done for the MBA. So on behalf of myself and the entire MBA and graduating faculty, a very good well done and enjoy your moment. Thank you. On this particular kind of note, I would like to ask onto the podium my dear colleague, Dr. Im Poden, to present you for the MBA. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm first going to call student graduates that will receive an MBA with a specialization in finance. So far row is stand up. Birla Anisha from India. Dean Diana Mohamed Wahid from Singapore. Georgette Julia Marie Perry from the United States. Grace Anna Katarina from Austria. Rubio Alexandra from the United States. Sharma Ravi from the United Kingdom. Sironi Andra from Italy. Trakut Prayavari from Thailand. Walsh Patrick from Ireland. Faro, be seated. I'm now going to call graduates with a specialization in marketing, in business marketing. Please stand up near side. Now start with Da Atri from India. Khan Mohammed Faraz from India. Mital Prana from India. Motivala Kurush Jahangir from India. Nguyen Thi Pung Yen from Vietnam. Roy Nikhil from India. Rita Isir Butera Pascal from Rwanda. Sam Prasad Adinan from Thailand. Sufasiri Seskan Siri from Thailand. And finally, Tamarongkwit Yuatamas from Thailand. Near side, be seated. I'm now calling to the stage Dr. Nicolas Graf, our Chief Academic Officer.
Ladies and gentlemen, our graduation speaker this semester is a living example of what a successful journey after Les Roches can be. A graduate from Les Roches and from the University of Surrey, his career started at the Meridian Jumeirah Beach Hotel in Dubai. His journey took him around the globe, from the US to Germany, from Greece to Austria. He held positions as Director of Food and Beverage, General Manager, Vice President, and today he serves as the Senior Vice President at Accor Hotels, in charge of luxury and upscale brands for Central Europe, and as the Managing Director for Accor Austria. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Gregory Maliasas.
Well, what a day, right? I think that I'm more excited being here than you are here, actually. I know exactly how you're feeling today, being here at these precise moments. The emotions, the excitement of a new beginning, a new life, where you're finally getting the chance to go out there and make your dreams become a reality. This is exactly how I felt 23 years ago when I was sitting somewhere between the second and the third line, if I remember correctly. It's been a while. Now, I was 22 years old at that time, and ready to go out there and apply all the things that I had learned here in Les Roches back in 1991 during my 3-year hotel management program. You see, at that time, there was no postgraduate degree or MBA offered. We had to go through the service, through cooking, cleaning of dishes, wearing those Ferrari red suits. I don't know, you still have them, Sonia? You do, right? Well, let me tell you that I have traveled the world and worked in 3 different continents and have seen no hotel having these stewarding red full suit dresses. You know, I mean, it's that thing by itself makes this place quite unique, actually. I tried to implement that in every hotel I managed, but let me tell you, I failed miserably. You know, I mean, even had staff threatening me that if they had to wear this mechanic red suit, they would go on strike. There was an hotel back in Washington, D.C. I thought it was cool, but nobody really. Well, I arrived in Les Roches just like you, with excitement, expectations, curiosity, and the eagerness to learn from the best. It was at that time, and even more so now, one of the top hotel management schools in the world. I realized that from the day I joined Les Roches, having traveled for a full 35 minutes by plane from Luxembourg, where I was born and had just finished school, I was greeted by 2nd and 3rd year students that had volunteered to meet and greet all the new arrivals. So we grouped in a corner at the Geneva airport with all these newbies. And the first person I met was the guy from Korea. Now, he had traveled 2 days to come here. The second guy was the guy from Pakistan. He had traveled like 24 hours. So let me tell you, I felt pretty full with my 35-minute flight coming here in Switzerland. Well, I'm telling you all of this because I very quickly realized that I was one of the very few having arrived from Europe, and most of my fellow students were from another continent. And that was exactly why I chose this industry. It was to be able to discover new cultures, interact with people from different backgrounds, learn new languages, discover interesting traditions, meet people that will be able to teach me things that you don't really learn in schools and books. Les Roches is not just a school, it's a way of life. And this motto, I was looking at it for 3 years right in front of the building, and it's still there. This is the first thing I did this morning when I came here to see if that sign is there. And I'm glad it's there because actually it only truly made sense once I left this place. This is when I went out there into the real world and realized that the education we received from this school was indeed very good. But what was priceless was the respect that we managed to cultivate for each other, no matter what the nationality, the religion, or the race. It was like you were part of a team that all of them shared the same passion, that of service excellence and common respect for the fine things in life. Fine things that were translated through good service, culinary tradition, and above all, being able to create memorable moments and experiences. If you share this passion for this industry, believe me, you are not even going to walk one day in your life. It is going to be a journey full of enjoyments and pleasures. My journey started the day after my graduation. So, like tomorrow for you, but 23 years ago for me. As Les Roches did not offer postgraduate degrees at that time, I decided to go for a postgraduate study at the university in the UK. As soon as I finished, I left to Dubai. Well, this was back in the mid-90s, early mid-90s. Dubai was nothing like what Dubai is today. It's like you're going to say to your parents tomorrow, Mom, Dad, I'm going to go and start my career in Iceland. You know, that's how my parents felt when I told them I'm going to go to Dubai 23 years ago. Of course, like every new graduate, my ambition was to become a GM as fast as possible. I think this is the ambition of a lot of graduates. Well, we were all under the impression that in 2-3 years' time, after we graduate from this top hotel school, we should become GMs. Otherwise, why the hell did our parents pay so much money if we were going to stay receptionists or waiters for 5 or 10 years, right? Well, let me tell you, each one of you can walk out of here and become a GM tomorrow morning. Your hotel may just happen to be your own apartment in our Airbnb, you know, and you'll be the GM of it, right? You can even add a title, CEO, Managing Director. It's perfect. Believe me, titles shouldn't matter to you at first. You should try and earn experiences and master each part of the business you are going to be in. Once you feel comfortable and confident enough, only then you should seek for something different, something more challenging. You should take your career progress step by step, never rush, and always take that extra step when you feel really confident. I managed to become a GM at 28 years old at a hotel owned by a private entrepreneur, but quickly realized that it didn't really offer me what I really needed to know. I decided to take some steps back and become an F&B director, this time into an international hotel chain, and work my way up, and which I did. So 3 continents and 8 countries after today, I'm 45 years old. I'm the senior vice president for the luxury division of Accor hotels that manages brands such as Raffles, Fairmont, Sofitel, Swissôtel, Pullman, and Gallery. I run about 50 hotels in more than 10 countries in Europe, and that includes Switzerland as well. Les Roches was a solid foundation to my career development. There's no question about that. But you need more than that. You need a lot of hard work, and a lot of hard work. Nothing comes to you by chance, and if it does, it usually vanishes very quickly. Of course, you need chance, and above all, you need to be at the right place at the right time. But believe me, even that should not be left at chance. You should look after yourselves, being at the right place and at the right time. So, ladies and gentlemen, I was really honored to be here today, and I would personally like to thank Sonia for inviting me. Bottom of my heart, it's really an honor being here. I'd like to thank as well my wife being here today and my 23-month-old son, because they support. You're going to be not very often at home when you are in the hospitality industry, and you need your family to support you. That is very important. So I wish you all the best of luck. Look out for a good hotel company, for a good entrepreneur that could help you progress in your career, and all the best. Thank you so much.
Mr. Maliasas, thank you. Although I think they may spot my Greek accent, but I don't think they will spot your Greek accent. So thank you so very much for your kind word of advice to the students, and on behalf of our school, just a small token of appreciation. We're coming towards the end of the graduation, and we have some prizes to give to our students. All of them actually really deserve a prize, but due to different reasons, so we got to go through to recognize some students that they have achieved either through an academic achievement or through the progress that they have made over the course of the duration of the studies. I would like to start first with a postgraduate diploma for the top academic student. A prize is offered by the PTT Transport Company, is presented by my colleague, Mr. Frank Gooney. Is for the value of 500 Swiss francs, and the prize goes to Ms. Karago Wanzajeji from Kenya. So very well done. The second prize for the postgraduate diploma student is for the most progress made across the 2 semesters of studies. It's offered by the company that I'm sure you recognize as Victorinox. It's a knife set and is presented by Mr. Riccardo Campione, faculty member for the postgraduate diploma. It's a big box is coming, And the prize goes to Lee So-Wang from South Korea. Lee, please. Mr. Lee So-Wang. Congratulations, Ms. Lee. We are moving on to the Master of Hospitality Leadership, and we're going to recognize the top academic student and the most progress made. So, for the top academic student, is offered by the ADIA, is presented by Dr. Anik Darioli. Is for the equivalent price of 500 Swiss francs, and is given to Ms. Alejandra Coaza from France. Congratulations, Alejandra. So, for the most programs made across the 2 semesters, is offered by the company called NZX, is presented by Dr. Elena Wong. And the prize goes to Gang Yi Te from Taiwan. Congratulations. So, for the Masters of Business Administration, is the top academic student over the first semester, because the program is going to be completed at the end of August. So, for the first semester, so the top academic student is offered by the Community de Crans Montana, is presented by Ms. Nicole Bovan Clivas. That is the Vice President of the community. Thank you, Mr. Clivas, for coming. And the prize goes to Da Atri from India. Thank you, Atri, and congratulations. So the most progress across the 2 semesters of the MBA is offered by the UBS. I'm sure you are aware from the UBS, and is authored by our academic faculty. It's presented by Mr. Sebastian Ballet from the UBS. It has the value of 500 Swiss francs, and the prize goes to Mr. Patrick Walsh from Ireland. Congratulations, Patrick. Now, it's a part of the ceremony that we had to select the valedictorian. And we have 3 programs, so it was extremely difficult for me and the faculty to select just a voice. So we selected 3 voices. I would like to have Francesca from the postgraduate diploma, Alejandra from the Master of Hospitality Leadership, and Ravi from the Masters of Business Administration of the Campus.
Fellow graduates, parents, professors, guests, friends, strangers, Ravi, Francesca, and I would like to welcome everyone to this cheerful occasion. PGDs, MBAs, MS, congratulations, you've made it. And you're graduating without being asked to write an awkward speech, so you're doing good so far. MS2, it feels like just yesterday we were all gathered in room 206, meeting for the first time and struggling to remember just 10 names. But time flies when you're having fun in the Swiss Alps, or you're binge studying in the library 12 hours before your assignment deadlines. There's 10 of us, and we hold 9 different passports, so it may seem like we don't have much in common, and I have to admit we struggled to understand each other for a few weeks. But the ghost class of MS2 got along and went through a lot together. Some things we won't miss, and I'm sure we'll look back at this year, and heck, maybe one day we'll even miss the days we were writing our dissertation. Sadly, most of us will have missed Switzerland by the end of the year, the end of the week even. We'll start our new lives in London, Malta, Malaysia, or Shanghai, but I know we'll remember each other for the rest of our lives. We'll remember our culture trips to Montreux, Geneva, or the Zurich Street Parade. We'll remember taco drinks, pin ceremony celebrations, taking care of our 26-year-old baby Nini, looking for our class ghosts, Johnny and Icy, and mostly their ghost leader Adnan, making travel plans with jet setter May, calling Tina and waking her up from one of her endless naps, taking advice from our dad Hendiko, sending Pema the schedule, the notes, the room number, and listening to George's long list of job offers. In the end, I'm sure we'll all be fine, we'll do great. After all, we're hospitality leaders now.
Thank you, Alex. I think her speech was inspiring and she did a great job, and I would like to give her a round of applause again. Well, it gives me a great pleasure to stand here before you and speak on behalf of the entire MBA class. And I thank them for choosing me to represent them as well, as the voice this evening. I think it's true to say that this 1 year has just flown by, yet it has been an incredible journey for us all. With a class of just 19 students representing more than 10 different nationalities, it has made the perfect ground for us to learn from each other. We pushed ourselves to excel, completed what seemed like a never-ending queue of group assignments, but finally, we've all made it. So during this 1 year, we have not only eaten together, cooked together, studied together, partied together, struggled together, but we've also traveled together. The highlights would be traveling to Glacier 3000, Montreux twice, various trips to Milan for better shopping and cheaper food. And of course, the highlight of the semester is the class trip to Chicago, as Dr. D already mentioned. Chicago gave us all an opportunity to experience the hospitality industry in various different styles. It was surely a learning experience and will help us to become true hospitality leaders in the future. Even though we are a family, each one of us has a very distinct personality. Whether it be Katharina, who discovered her new love for spicy food, Faraz, with his immense type-in collections, Andrea, the new gym junkie, or Ja, with her jet-setting life. However, the journey would be incomplete without the amazing professors who are always willing to offer help whenever required. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank Dr. Diamantis for his never-ending support towards us all, as well as all of our professors from semester 1 and semester 2. Now, as I'm coming to the end of my speech, finally, I would like to congratulate Atrey Dar and Diana Dean for their upcoming respective weddings, and maybe soon Patrick. And maybe soon Patrick may join the bandwagon, who knows? But I'm sure their celebrations will be filled with lots of fun and joy. Atrey and Diana, don't forget to share your photos with us all. We'll be waiting for them. And a note to you, in case you need any help with photos, I'm sure our in-house Snapchat ambassador, Alexander Rubio, would be more than willing to give you a helping hand. For the rest of the MBA class, the journey is not over yet. Best of luck for completing your dissertation. I'm sure we're all going to rock it. It's not over yet. I would like to finish with a quote. Just remember, you cannot climb the ladder of success whilst having your hands in your pockets. And finally, thank you for not falling asleep during my speech. And after Francesca finishes her speech, finally you can eat and drink. Thank you.
Thanks, Robbie. That's if I finish my speech. Good afternoon, everyone. Apologies for my voice. It's such an honor to be standing here today and being able to represent the voice of my amazing class, the graduating PGD class of 2017-41. I met them a little less than a year ago, and yet it feels as if we know each other forever. Les Roches is like a family, they say, and I guess this is true. In a little less than a year, in this remote village called Bluche, so far away from civilization and so far away from our homes, who would have thought that a group of strangers from 16 different nationalities and 36 completely unique personalities could have become so close in such a short amount of time? From tomorrow, we will all split in different directions. Distance will be separating us, but luckily we have so many memories that we shared together that will keep us together. It all started, as Mr. Gerning said, with our first Mufti Day. That was back in August 2016, not that long ago. For those who don't know it, Mufti Day is a day when we're allowed to dress down and not wear our uniform. The theme for the day was sports, and we decided to come up with this imaginary sports team. We barely knew each other, and yet we already wanted to do something meaningful. This small, insignificant participation to this Mufti Day was the first opportunity we got to actually become a team and to have an impact in the school and make our mark. We were the new PGD batch, and we were going to be different, a little bit emotional. Here at Les Roches, the PGDs generally stand alone. They're not known for anything in particular. No one really knows what we study or what it is that we actually do. They're in and out in a year, and very few people remember them. We're a bit like the underdogs of the postgrads. But this year, no one saw us coming. Since day one, as again Mr. Gerning said, stole my words, we've been such an amazingly proactive class. We connected even though we hadn't even physically met each other yet, connected online, and so when we arrived, we already knew each other, sort of. And we were the first ones in a long time that participated to the Mufti and made it a tradition again. Even, maybe not in the whole school, but at least we made it a new PGD thing. And that's just the beginning. We followed this philosophy throughout the year. We never simply just did things, but we actually did things with a lot of passion and drive and a lot of care. In hindsight, looking back on this year, we actually always cared for every task, every project, every activity that we undertook, and I think that's what made the difference. If we look at our PGD event, normally the PGD event is supposed to just be a banqueting dinner for 100 people, but we made it one of the most beautiful and best events that the school had seen, and that with a zero budget. So we're very proud of this achievement. #0 budget. We also created a new competition concept, which we hope that will be adopted by the school in the near future. And we organized and went on a pioneering study trip to Dubai, which is now supposed to become part of the PGD program. So leaving a legacy behind was something really important to us, and I'm glad to say that a legacy is not the only thing we're going to leave behind us after today. We will also leave a great memory among our fellow friends. Sorry, my thing is falling. Thank you. Our schoolmates, faculty, the amazing staff at Les Roches, And that's because I think that we've impressed everyone with our attitude, and we truly embraced what the Les Roches spirit is supposed to be, which is of innovation and of entrepreneurship. Tomorrow is the beginning of the rest of our lives, and I'm more than proud to say that I was part of one of the most active batches that the school has seen, and that we are the future leaders of the global hospitality today. This year, we've made a name for the PGDs, and we've become a class that matters. Let's hope that the future batches, some PGD ones are around here, will follow what we started, and let's hope that we all continue to live our lives with the same passion, the same drive, same energy, always caring. I would like to end this speech with a quote as well, for an exceptional writer, Mark Twain, who said that 20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things that you didn't do than by the ones you did. So throw off the bowlines, sail away from the safe harbor, catch the trade winds in your sails, explore, dream, and discover. Please remember this quote and make sure to live your life to the fullest, because we only live once and we have to make the most out of it. I love you guys. And I didn't cry.
Thank you. Three amazing personalities of hospitality leaders for tomorrow with a very, very different type of styles of leadership. And I think you saw it all on the stage. So congratulations and thank you for preparing the speech for your fellow classmates. So thank you so very much. With great sadness, we're coming to the end of the graduation ceremony. I would like to take a moment to thank a couple of people. So first of all, I would like to thank our security people that they are standing so kindly to wait for us. Your graduation ceremony today was not going to be completed without the excellent assistance for our academic department and Ms. Helen and her team of preparing your certificate. So thank you so very much as well. Our reception team of looking all the time so elegant, even on the Mufti day. On the Mufti day, they always prepare something different for you. So for the reception team, I would like to thank them. Also to thank Carol for preparing the invitations together with the class arrangements and the seating arrangements. At last but not least, the FMB people that they are waiting so kindly downstairs, I'm sure on the screens they are watching if we are about to complete. So I would like to thank them as well. At last but not least, to our faculty members that they took not only the time to educate you, but they were available to answer your questions and to manage different kinds of emotions that they were expressed during the course of the year. So to the faculty team, thank you so very much indeed. We come to the stage of the ceremony that I would like to ask you, please stand up, all of you. And a very well congratulations, please the audience as well, if you like, it's a good exercise. So, graduates for 2017 and for the MBAs to lead, please, to lead the ceremony all the way, please, to the marketplace. So thank you so very much and very well done.